Okay, so I just did some Power Rumble Arrival matches, and I got my Aurora gem from the Power Rumble season. So now I can dip my feet into the recent. Unfortunately, I missed the 12th anniversary Aurora gem banner, but just the regular one for this month, I am going to do a multi on. I'm missing all the Kizuna legends available there. Also, I'm missing the Rumble legend Kujaku, Treasure Map legend Rebecca. I do have all the regular legends in the banner, so it's definitely not the smartest for me to pull on, but compared to other Aurora Gem Sugos, this is definitely one of the better ones for my account. Also Rise of Shinobu, of course Kizuna legend, and then also Drake and Apu. So it is a 30% red step on the I had a previous video from like yesterday where I showed you the multi I did 50% red step on the 12th anniversary SUGO-FEST, and on a 50% red step I got 0 reds, so 30% is not making me too confident. But this is on my main account. That was on an alt account, not my main, so I believe the luck will arrive, right, for sure. So please give me one of these new legends. The animations are looking really good. Now we really want to see that red text. Please, bro. No red text, no goodies. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. Yes. Okay, we got at least one of the new characters. So, I mean, I did recently pull Kujaku. I'm not Kujaku. The Hibari from limited legend tickets. I pulled Garp Kobe on their debut. I have the rare code Halmepo at 150. So all I really need is Prince Groose and the Kujaku that's available here. So just besides Rumble on the Navy Sword team, I would love to get Kujaku just for her regular content abilities. She's one of the only captains in the game that extend both attack and or boost by a turn, which is really powerful effect that cannot be understated, right? I also think the Rebecca is very interesting to use on a free spirit or fighter team, and she's just generally like probably the best royalty character in the entire game, so that's quite interesting. And then I think the quick Dofi legend, I would love to give that unit for my quick Rumble team, which I do have Pika on, of course, so there's some really cool synergy there. Then of course Rise of Shinobu, Drake and Apu. Okay, let's focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 8, 9. One more. Okay, surely there's a secret right here. Oh no, never mind. There's also the Dracopu and the Raizo and Otama. These characters I think are really cool, especially the Drake and Apu. They do get around the silence debuff. They just do a lot of unique stuff in their kit. And of course these characters can be ran alongside the Kaido Big Mom and what's his face, the other character, the Momonosuke and Yamato. These characters make a pretty decent slasher striker team in Rumble, so it would be pretty cool. Come on, secrets. Secrets. Oh, no secrets. No, not a single secret right here. First 5, nothing from 30% red rate, by the way. Like in the first 5, you should be seeing at least 1 legend, in most cases 2 legends, but I got nothing. But at the end of the day, it is a new legend guaranteed here, so that's very cool. And I'm pretty sure the 11th poster is always guaranteed to be a legend on these Aurora banner steps. So 3 chances here. Yes, Raizo and Shinobu, let's go. I mean, Raizo and Otama. I mean, that's one thing, this character can't be run on the same team as Rise of Shinobu, who is still a really good Pyro Rumble legend. Of course, this is a 55 cost unit, so they're kind of used in different contexts. But regardless, pretty cool pull. Do it again. Oh, damn it. 2 Otama legends. Okay, very interesting. And nothing new. Come on, this 11th poster. It could be anything. It could be Rebecca. It could be Kujaku, Doflamingo Pirates, Scratchman, Apu, and Drake. There's a lot of options here. Come on. Please. Send it. That is a great pull. I can't lie, this unit's one of my favorite legends this year so far. Just such an incredible character design overall. I mean, they're not too good in Rumble, of course, but also the fact that we're finally going back to older arcs is really cool. But just generally, this unit has such a powerful design, very irreplaceable in a lot of teams. I mean, the captain ability is also really amazing, and of course, this unit's working great with the Free Spirit and Cerebral classes, which are still like the best in the game. So yeah, very, very cool unit. You can use this special twice as well in the quest because they give themselves 9 turns of cooldown. The only problem is that it's a bit hard to get that the royalty tag characters or the alabaster characters to proc that. But overall, pretty nice. We at least got one new legend. That's a massive victory in my book. So if you did do Aurora Gem SUGO-FEST pulls on either your main account, I mean, either on the 12th anniversary SUGO-FEST or on the end of month Aurora Gem SUGO-FEST, the standard one that happens every single month, then tell me, what did you get new? Because I mean, a lot of these people are going to be saving up 50 Aurora Gems. There is a massive allure to that. You're getting these legend level limit break wanted posters, the damage limit break for both type and class, and then of course the rainbow guiding key for rumble units. Now I think yeah, okay, so the type tablet is available on step 2, which is the more rare one. You have to get top 1000 personal in Kizuna Clash to get to this tablet, which is like 50 runs of the highest difficulty Kizuna. On the upper side, 60 levels is very difficult. But for the type damage limit break, I mean the class one, everyone gets it. It's like top 90% of people. So it's very, very easy. You just have to do like 1 or 2 runs and you get this free tablet. So the main thing is getting to step 2 at least. I think beyond that, it's really not that big of a deal if you save all of these Aurora Gems in one go. Besides, usually you get at least one legend from the first multi, in which case you can save the rest of the Aurora Gems after the second multi for another SUGO-FEST where you miss more units, right? But let me just recall here, what does Raizo and Shinobu do? I mean, Shinobu and Otama. My newest toy in the box, right? So this is a Kizuna legend. Finally, I got a new Kizuna legend. It's been so long. Easily my most lacking group of units in the entire game. I had missed like half of these Kizuna legends. Whereas for like other types, I only missed like 1, 2, maybe 3 of the legends available. So resilience negation, orb damage reduction by 4 turns. That's pretty huge. A 40x heal, including overheal. Wow, okay, very powerful. Of course, just for tankiness, but also some units require you to have overheal HP to work really well. Especially characters like the Yamato and Otama, and also the Samanami. Although those units don't require you to have the overfill mechanic, you just have to heal HP while you're at max. But of course, it's nice to have overheal HP. And then if 4 more Land of Honor Arc or Child units on the crew, you allow the color affinity and orb boost of existing buffs to be buffed twice. So that's pretty cool, I guess. It's not that crazy. And then a 2.75x attack boost for Slasher, Free Spirit, and Strength. Okay, pretty nice. And then it can go up to 4 turns for that attack boost if you have 6 enemies on their side. So that's not very common. I mean, most of the time you're going to be getting a like 2-turn attack boost here, which is still not bad for sure. Okay, I mean, the special's not doing anything too crazy, but yeah, pretty much what I remember. She's nothing too insane. Then her super class will allow you to remove poison slots and also venoms on the crew. That's also included under the umbrella term of remove all poison effects. A strength territory. So I think the new Shanks does already provide a strength territory, so unfortunately no synergy there really. Besides, I mean, that's just a really good effect to provide anyways, right? And then extends color affinities by a turn and gives you a final tap buff. Remember, you can store the final tap buff until the final stage. Essentially, after you apply the buff, it'll only get used up once you hit a 6th and final tap of a character in the chain. So if you're just hitting like 3 characters to kill the enemy on stage 2, then that final tap buff will still last until the final stage. It's not turn-based, it's based on a condition being fulfilled. Then only will you get that 1.3x extra damage if the final tapper is Free Spirit or Slasher, right? And then of course Free Spirit Superclass, they do have damage limit break type for strength, so that's quite interesting. The captain ability will reduce chain coefficient reduction, which is quite relevant for Kizuna because we always use chain boundaries nowadays, and you need to have chain growth rate increasing very consistently. You can't have this debuff. And then color affinities and orb boost get extended by a turn. But both of these utilities are under the condition of Land of Wonder Arc, Paramythia, or Child, 4 or more. So 3 units besides herself. So that's pretty good, honestly. Because Paramythia type is also included. There's so many good Paramythia types. Generally, this unit is also providing Wonder Orbs, very similar to V1 Odin, which is very, very helpful, definitely. Especially if the enemy is changing your orbs into unfavorable, or just straight up giving you a full board of Dex orbs. It's just going to be straight up Wano, which is really powerful. And then you also get a final tap buff added every time a free spirit or slasher unit uses this special. So I think this might be the one of the strongest unit when it comes to this final tap buff, with how much they're stacking it. And by the way, yes, it can be stacked up to 200%, which is really, really good. And 200% would be 3x damage, remember, because 100% is your base damage, and then an extra 200% will be essentially 3x damage. Very, very good. I mean, interesting unit. I definitely see myself using them. They're very unique in what they do as well, which is quite nice. And then just a final tap buff of 10% to Land of Wonder Arcs. Cool, I guess. The barrier pierce is no condition. You don't have to be a specific HP, so that's also really cool. Rumble stuff. Targets Momo teammates for special CT 10% delay. So this is actually really good for the Momo and Yamato Legend, because they get their super special charged thanks to themselves being delayed. So this is actually really good. If 4 more Land One Arc on the team, 1 attack style teammates, 20% CT reduction, guaranteed haste. Okay, that's pretty good. So your DPS will be forced to the top of the queue. Unfortunately, 20% isn't too crazy. Like, there's a very good chance that they won't even have this special already, right? And then a 100% chance of haste, of course. After 30 seconds, targets 2 high attack enemies for 100% chance of half attack, high speed enemies for half speed, high defense for half defense, and then so it's very adaptable, half stats abilities, which is really, really powerful. So I'm quite excited to see what this character can actually do in Rumble when tested. And then also a 25% CT reduction to self. So the next time you use this special, it'll only be like 8, so 27 CT, which is really, really nice. And then I'll of course loop. Once you use this special for the second time, they'll once again give themselves 25% CT. So really only at the start of the battle are they 35 CT. Afterwards, they become essentially a 28 CT unit. Okay. Very nifty character. And then after the first 30 seconds, you get healing of 5 times their recovery. Now I need to max them out before I can judge how good that is. But usually 5x is quite substantial. If they get up to like 600 recovery, then that's essentially a 3k heal to everyone, which is very substantial. And then Stroites, as well as Land of One Arc, get a shield of level 7 for 30 seconds. So that's 3500 HP shield. So very high chance that normal attacks will never break that down. Only when the enemy uses their big bad special, which does a lot of damage, then that shield will be very, very helpful and it will be available. And then 50% chance to evade damage ignoring defense. Yeah, just a very powerful utility unit overall. Very cool. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, ask me down below. Once again, tell me how was your Aurora Gems SUGO-FEST pull, or pulls if you did do them. I have a lot more treasure map content coming tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe. Peace, and I'm out.